Welcome back to my Roblox Iceberg Explained series. This time, I will be covering the third tier of my Roblox Iceberg, which is the second biggest, standing at 174 entries. In my opinion, this is the tier where we will finally get into some actually obscure things you may not know about. However, I decided to split tier 3 into two parts, mainly due to how long it's been taking me to make and due to the size of the tier. You can only blame me and college for this, but I won't dwell on that much further. If you're here for the first time, you can catch up with the rest of the videos through a playlist I have linked in the description. The document for the iceberg can also be found in the description, which has been updated to include the entries from this part. Once again, if there are any mistakes or you have additional information for any of the entries, please leave it in the comments. I hope you'll enjoy the first part of the third tier of my Roblox Iceberg Explained series. Tier 3 – Body of the Iceberg. More obscure entries, less of a chance that you know of them. If you do, you're likely a veteran of the platform who is deeply interested in Roblox's history. Satanic ritual rooms in roleplay games. In January of 2017, hidden satanic ritual rooms were found by the exploiter typical modders in 3 different roleplay games. The first was Snowies, a snow cone cafe group that had a hidden room with a table and chairs, a TV, and a bloody pentagram on the wall with the text Hail Crosota. Crosota was the owner of Snowies at that time, so it's possible that he or someone on the development team snuck that in. The second game was Tsunami Sushi, a Japanese restaurant group that had a satanic ritual room in their interview center. It had a pentagram on the ground with a dehydrated SpongeBob model looking over it. The last game was Little Angel's Daycare, which had several secret rooms underneath the map. One of these rooms contains 6 jail cells, numerous pentagrams, an altar, and the Eye of Providence, likely in reference to the Illuminati. After all of these were found, the games were updated to remove them. While many interpreted these rooms as jokes, others were also creeped out that something like this was happening in games they played. It was also said that other roleplay games, such as Frappe and Boho Salon, had satanic ritual rooms as well, but there doesn't seem to be any footage of them. Fused Girl. Fused Girl was a model intended to be used as a redesign of the Roblox character back in early 2006. The original concept for the redesign was created by the illustrator and designer Mike Greyhawk, who also made a lot of other concept art that shows characters using this model. It was scrapped as it was too resource intensive for computers and Roblox clients, so they stuck with the blocky characters we know today. The model was officially shown in May of 2007 in an unrelated blog post, where it was used as a comparison to show that hair on these types of characters looks better than on blocky characters. Shortly after, the model for it was found in Roblox clients around this time and on Roblox's website under the name Fused Girl, which is where the name comes from. The textures were also found in the files of Roblox clients under the names johntext.png and johnhead.png. Considering there are separate textures for the head and body, it's possible it was planned for other textures to be mixed together. There is also another texture in the John head image, resembling hair, though it's unknown if it's there on purpose. Extravaganza or Egg Drops. Extravaganza, also known as Egg Drops, was the name of the first 2 Roblox egg hunts that took place in 2008 and 2010. They were drastically different from the later egg hunts, as instead of being in a designated game or across multiple games, the eggs could spawn in every Roblox game. They dropped from the sky, hence the name Egg Drops. Due to this, many users took advantage of it and made games that allowed players to easily collect eggs. All of the eggs had unique ways of being collected, such as the legendary egg of Gygax, which was in the form of a 20-sided die. You needed to roll a 20 to collect it, which is probably why it was one of the least collected eggs in the 2008 extravaganza. There was also the puzzling egg of Enigma that dropped a chessboard, showing white being 2 moves away from forcing a win. You had to say the winning move in the chat to obtain the egg. The 2008 extravaganza also had fake eggs, which were created by Shedletsky to fool players who were scouring the catalog and other places while the egg hunt was being set up. These eggs include the Tiny Egg of Non-Existence, Blue Steel Egg of Genius, previously named Blue Steel Egg of BC, and Wikipedian Egg of Alien Mind Control. These eggs were not obtainable at that time, but the Blue Steel Egg of Genius was reused for the Rotors event a few months later, where it was given to people who got over 150 score on the hard difficulty. And the Tiny Egg of Non-Existence was given out during the Metaverse Champions event in 2021, which required tons of teamwork. This likely served as a farewell to egg hunts, as it was in a room with eggs from previous egg hunts and the badge you got from it has the description, "Goodbye." Extravaganza 2010 was a bit different, since players could only obtain 3 eggs this time, but Builders Club members could have an infinite amount due to the newly created Egg Basket gear. This was also the egg hunt that introduced Fabergé eggs, which were rarer and had their own model to separate them from the regular eggs. The event lasted only for 2 days at the start of April, since Roblox's servers were overloaded by players trying to collect eggs. Roblox gave away the golden egg beaters to thank players while the event was delayed. It returned on July 21st with 7 new eggs, along with the egg limit for non-Builders Club users being increased to 6. Bunny Ears of Caprice. Bunny Ears of Caprice is a hat published to the catalog during the 2008 extravaganza. It was given only to a few select users, mainly administrators and moderators at the time. The hat allowed them to spawn any egg from the 2008 extravaganza. A script in the hat checks if the player wearing the hat is one of the administrators or moderators, giving them the ability to spawn the eggs if they are, and if not, they explode, killing anyone else around them. When this was found, people began abusing the hat in games where you can equip any hat that you want, such as Boho Salon and Robloxian High School, prompting such games to blacklist the hat. Roblox later disabled the script from activating, so the explosion doesn't occur anymore. Unused egg hunt items. Throughout the various egg hunts, there were many eggs, gear, and other accessories that didn't make the final cut. This entry doesn't include the fake eggs from 2008, unhatched versions of 2013 eggs, and previous iterations of eggs. The only egg that was unused in the 2012 egg hunt was the stacking doll egg. This egg hunt also featured unused gear and 2 accessories, which are Egg Cannon 9000, Egglord's Circlet, and Egglord's Rexes. The latter 2 accessories increase the fire rate of the Egg Cannon 9000, and they both have the stacking doll egg as a part of them. The egg was also renamed to the Sumo egg in a re-upload of the 2012 Egg Hunt game, which is also might know it as. 2 eggs were left unused in the 2013 Egg Hunt, those being the Roblox Battle Egg and the Colored Dot Egg. The Roblox Battle Egg is in reference to the Roblox game of the same name, Roblox Battle. The Colored Dot Egg was created by Dark Gene Eggs and was previously named Super Rainbow Egg of Hexagonal Confusion. There's also an unused gear called Egg Mail Detector, which presumably would have helped to find eggs. The 2014 Egg Hunt had several unused gears that were supposed to help you in the game for this Egg Hunt. That includes the Egg Cracker, a pickaxe likely used for the final fight, Rare Sword, a better weapon than a common mace that you got for free, and Teleport, which likely teleported you across the game's 5 worlds. There were a few unused eggs as well, such as the Friend Egg, a golden version of the Mercurial Egg, and colored variants of the Malicious Egg, those being violet, orange, blue, and green. The green variant was repurposed as a Gross Egg for the 2018 Egg Hunt, but it also went unused. The 2016 Egg Hunt doesn't feature any unused eggs, but it seems that they plan to release a Dominus hat for the Egg Hunt, appropriately named Egg Dominus. There's also an earlier version of the hat, Terrible Gift of Corblox Ancients, that resembles an egg, but it was released months after the Egg Hunt ended. The 2018 Egg Hunt has the most amount of unused eggs, which were all used as a way to throw people off track with the Ready Player One event, in which you had to obtain the Stained Glass Egg. These eggs include the Recycled Bloom Egg, Wonderland Miner Egg, Hard-Boiled Miner Egg, Gross Egg, Dragon Scale Egg, and Exteroid. Level 7 Exploits. Every script on Roblox has a level of access assigned to them that determines what they can do, called an identity. They exist to prevent users from maliciously using sensitive Roblox APIs. Each identity has certain permissions that allow access to these APIs, meaning scripts can error if they don't have them. There are 9 of these identities, but this entry specifically talks about exploits with identity level 7. This level is the Component Object Model, or COM for short, which has all permissions. It was mainly used by exploits such as Synapse X to completely ignore identity-related errors. Some exploits also use identity level 8, which is web service. It has all permissions as well and is used for the same reason as identity level 7. MSE6. MSE6 was an infamous former Roblox moderator and administrator from 2008 to 2015. She primarily focused on the moderation of the subforums Roblox Talk and Off Topic, where forum users criticized her for abusing her moderation powers and being generally power-tripping. She would often ban forum users without proper or unfair reasoning and give them a longer than usual ban. Some people believed she was a bot, and others thought that she was the sole reason why Roblox moderation was terrible. In January of 2016, MSE6 left Roblox and she soon lost her administrator status. Years later, in 2020, her account was terminated, and later on the account's username was reset as well. One of her co-workers, BryGuy9876 or Brian Redis, paints a different picture. In 2022, he commented on a Reddit post where he explained that MSE6 was actually a nice person and that she likely got her reputation on Roblox due to being more straightforward with her bans. Despite knowing that everyone hated her, she was fine with this as it kept harassment away from other moderators, including Brian. He also explains that sometimes, during moderating, you have to not play nice with the people who you are banning, which is likely how MSE6 moderated the forums. Wonga. Back in 2014, running into exploited servers was a common occurrence. The exploiter usually plastered an image onto every part of the game along with playing music. This entry refers to that music, which was a drum and bass remix of a British commercial for the company Envirophone from 2009. In the commercial, the British actor Billy Wright yells "Wonga!", which is British slang for money. This became an instant meme in Britain and on the internet, as people created fan pages for Billy and several YouTube poops were created that used the commercial. Billy eventually became the official spokesperson for Envirophone in late 2010, after which several more commercials with him were produced, some of which are now lost media. The drum and bass remix was uploaded to Roblox by CrazyBlocks in early 2014, after which it was heavily used by exploiters. Sometime in 2016, they started using a remix of the song Spooky Scary Skeletons instead. Suicidal help message. If the Roblox moderators notice that a user is uploading disturbing games or images that deal with themes relating to suicide or anything similar, a short message will be sent to them, encouraging them to reach out to someone they trust or to call a suicide hotline. Roblox's goal is to maintain a safe and happy community, which is why this message is sent out to users who use Roblox to vent about their struggles with life. In the past, this message was used by Mugen bot accounts with malicious intent, deceiving the user into joining their games that had crashes and screamers. Any user who had their messages open to anyone could have received this message. Since the mass termination of these accounts, they have stopped sending out these messages. Poison ban. A poison ban is a rare type of ban where the user is able to access the website freely, but any accounts that they've ever used on a specific IP address are terminated and the creation of new accounts is disabled. The ban is given to users who have repeatedly broken the rules on multiple accounts, repeatedly uploaded copyrighted content, or violated the law. It can last for a year or be permanent, but the duration isn't stated on the deletion screen. Roblox Rally. Roblox Rally was the first real-life Roblox convention held in San Francisco on August 1st of 2011. The main purpose of the convention was the announcement of new updates, those being personal servers, voxel terrain, mega places, stamper tool, teleportation, although these last two were released before the rally took place, and the Roblox mobile app, specifically its unique minigame. The convention also included a Q&A with the Roblox staff, discussions about the evolution and future of Roblox, how-to sessions for those who wanted to know more about game development on Roblox, and some fun stuff, such as getting autographs from the Roblox staff and testing out the new features that were shown. Near the end of the convention, a Hall of Fame presentation was held, where awards were given to players, similarly to the current Innovation Awards. This was the first time a Roblox awards ceremony was held, which likely influenced the ones that came after. Default. Default is a creepypasta from 2013 created by the DeviantArt user BoneMod. He posted it to DeviantArt, but it has since been falsely credited to Mocht759, who copied the story and posted it on the forums. According to the creepypasta, BoneMod encountered Default in the game Cano Without a Paddle, while he was killing the winners for killing players who hadn't won yet. He spoke to her and she asked if he wanted to visit her game, named Pokemon Black. The game wasn't actually Pokemon, as he started in a graveyard and there were sounds of thunder and a girl crying. Default eventually led him to a mansion full of mirrors where he could see tall shadow people who were asking to be freed. Default explains that there are Robloxians who thought they could change the world and thought they had the power to balance the virtual realm of Roblox. BoneMod and Default argue about the players who were being killed in the previous game, asking why they didn't leave if being killed by the winners bothered them. BoneMod answers her by saying that there will always be people like him, as he went against the other winners, to which Default lets him go. He eventually returns with another person, only to find out that the mansion is gone, and there's now a guillotine, 2 girls with dialogue, and a cop with the name Redrum. He then left the game and went back to playing Cano Without a Paddle, this time watching the winners kill the players who haven't won. Default's game was actually playable and was based on the ending of the creepypasta. For unknown reasons, the game was content deleted and put under review in 2021. The account has been inactive since its creation, but in early 2024 the avatar was changed and the game was renamed to Black. The account went inactive again soon after. Ubole. Ubole is a well-known creepypasta/myth from 2015. It's said that she would message random players and, if ignored, would then ask them to save her. If the player obliges and plays her game, their character will turn all black, and Ubole will steal all of their items and make herself look like them. Her game is very poorly made, featuring a tipped-over gravestone, a buried chest, multiple characters with the names She Hurts and He Hurts, the words Leave Me Alone, and a teleport that makes you trip and fall. Ubole was first documented by Mrs. Kitty on YouTube. In the description of one of her other videos, she says that there was supposed to be a second part to her original video documenting Ubole, but she never made it because of her slow computer and school. Along with that, she also revealed that Ubole was made up by her. A year later, she uploaded a trailer for a sequel to the original video, although it was just for an April Fool's joke. Nimoy. Nimoy was an account used by the user BigRix, the creator of Mow My Lawn 2. It was initially created for trolling users on the forums, but it eventually got used for a huge scavenger hunt related to the aforementioned game. I'm not entirely sure how the hunt began, but to give you a perspective of how big it was, the games favorited by Nimoy are the ones confirmed to be for the hunt, which counts up to 17, including Nimoy's own game, each created on a different account. Most of these accounts are known as standalone myths, such as Black Sundays, Withered, and Morgetta. I'm not going to be talking about them in this video, but if you're interested, the document for this iceberg has a lot of information written for all of these accounts. There was renewed interest in Nimoy back in 2019 by some popular myth hunters in the community, which made a few of the accounts and Nimoy himself return. This led to a 3-part puzzle that took over a month to be solved, but nowadays it's no longer possible to solve as one of the accounts involved was terminated and the place was content deleted. The end of these puzzles eventually led to Ultima, a boss fight in Mow My Lawn 2 after inputting a code in the subplace Place of Wonders. Roblox's Whistle Occurrence. This is a video series created by the YouTuber Vibing Leaf, who creates horror videos based on creepypastas and other horror content, with this one being created as a parody of Roblox exploiters. It centers around an entity named Flowers, whose name is in Hebrew, and the whistling sounds that it makes in-game. It takes the form of a disfigured Robloxian character who contorts into unimaginable shapes and sizes, and can even disguise itself as a regular player. The whistling sounds it produces cause seizures in those who hear them, and covering your ears likely prevents that. There's also a theory that it might cause meiosis, which is a condition where parasitic flies lay eggs within a living animal or even humans. There are currently 4 videos uploaded that are related to this horror series, so I suggest you check them out if you're interested. 1 billion Fuser. The 1 billion Fuser, Azu5573, joined on March 12 of 2019. Because of this huge milestone, her account was immediately password guessed, and the hijacker turned the account into a wannabe myth by changing her generic starter place to a game called My Playground. The place consists of a playground and a broken down happy home, with everything colored black except for white neon material surrounding the place. A person named Ufer got in contact with Azu, who explained in the comments of one of his videos that Azu was just an elementary school kid who didn't intend to play Roblox for long. She only figured out that she was famous after watching Isotoxic's video about her account. She reinstalled Roblox on April 14th of 2019 and enjoyed the fame. Everyone was begging to be friends with her, so she accepted a few friend requests out of curiosity. She realized that her account security might be in danger, so she unfriended people but still got hacked. It's unknown who got into her account, but nevertheless, she never ended up getting back the account, forcing her to create a new one. Years later, in May of 2024, the account was terminated and the name was reset, which Roblox has since done for the rest of the billionth account. Demographic change. In 2010 and later, users started thinking that Roblox was shifting towards a younger demographic, 6 to 8 year olds, as many more players in this age range were starting to play Roblox. More updates were also coming out that seemed targeted towards that demographic, simpler building tools, brighter and more colorful graphics, and sponsorships advertised to this age range, starting with the Zeke and Luther event. Kid-friendly YouTubers who played Roblox likely added to this as well, considering many started playing because of them. Many argue that Roblox always targeted this demographic and that it's likely more noticeable due to the increased access to technology for younger kids. Roblox has also been advertised as a platform for kids of all ages, but since 2017 it has shifted more towards a broader age group of 12 to 20 plus, as they are going for a more professional image and advertising the platform for developers. Bevels. Bevels were smooth 45-degree edges on meshless parts, which were added on October 30th of 2007. Depending on the user's graphics card, they were enabled or disabled automatically, but they could be manually enabled in the settings of Studio as well. They were a huge part of Roblox's aesthetic until April 4th of 2013, when they were removed due to hindering performance, not fitting their vision for the future look of Roblox, and because dynamic lighting would have taken longer to release. They were only kept on the R6 and R15 character models. Since the removal, players have tried to copy the look of bevels by taking the meshes used for the blocky character models and using them on regular parts. However, they don't scale automatically, so the scaling has to be edited to fit the needs. Alternatively, players have also used plugins specifically to create bevels on parts. R-thoughts. This is a term used to describe uncanny valley avatars on Roblox, specifically those that try to be as quote-unquote realistic as possible. Ruben Sim first used the term in his 2017 video talking about these avatars and the people who create them. There was a whole lot of people who created these avatars and made pictures similar to Instagram models, such as ones where they pose in front of a mirror. Many of these pictures were sexual, drawing criticism from other Roblox users. They also pretended to be musicians, acting as if they released albums or singles. While the term isn't used at all anymore, the trend of these avatars hasn't died down in the slightest. There are many dress-up games where the avatars look very similar to the Uncanny Valley ones, such as in Dress to Impress, IT Girl, and Good Girl Sorority. Temple of the Zombie. This is a supposedly lost zombie game on Roblox that absolutely nobody knows anything about, as both the game and its creator have been deleted. The only mentions of it that could be found were on a Roblox Iceberg chart created by the user Namiko on Reddit, who later deleted the post and the image. By using Undid, a website used for recovering deleted or removed Reddit comments, you can find deleted comments from them under their post. They state that it was a zombie game from the early 2010s that was similar to the game Contamination, with zombie models similar to the ones in the game Undead Nation. Since the time Toasty covered this in his own Roblox Iceberg video, no new information regarding the game or its creator has been found. The Cursed House. The Cursed House is a Roblox game created by the user Game Hero, which won the 2007 Roblox Spooky Building Contest in the category Most Horrifying. The game was originally under the account RSBC Game Hero, as you could only have one game under your account back then. The game has some cheap jump scares, dead bodies in the basement and a ton of noises all around, but there is actually a short, disturbing story which seems to have been expanded upon years later. On the upper floor of the house, you can find 2 notes written by Marfa, the mother of 4 kids. The first note details herself, her husband, Walter, and their 4 kids. However, she ranks them by how much she likes them, going as far as to rename her most disliked daughter Unloved, even though she was named after Marfa. The second note details how she gave her most liked daughter, Jessie, a golden bed. Unloved then says she hates Jessie, and in a fit of rage, Marfa punches Unloved, making her blind. Marfa didn't think that was enough, so she stole Walter's hammer and nails, proceeded to nail Unloved upside down on the wall, and then stabbed her with a sword. They also have a red monster living with them for some reason. Survive the Killer's Practice Room. It's pretty much unknown what this entry is referring to. Searching this up only leads to the game Survive and Kill the Killers in Area 51, which has a game mode called Kill House, which features a shooting range where you can practice your aim on targets. Toasty claims that this is actually referring to a game called Survive the Killers that had a practice room with a ghost out of bounds, but I can't find anything about this other than shitty cash grab games. Blame John. Blame John is a phrase that originated on the forums in December of 2009. It immediately caught on and was frequently used by forum users in early 2010, likely leading to the release of the accessory and gear Blame John tie and protest sign Blame John that same year, popularizing the phrase even further. The name John in the phrase refers to Shedletsky, the creative director of Roblox at the time. The origin of the phrase seems to come from the user Strabant in a forum thread, where he said Blame John due to the newly released gear Bago Christmas Tree sees, possibly lagging games due to creating tons of welds. He used the phrase to poke fun at the fact that Shedletsky screwed up when scripting the gear. It then started to be used to jokingly blame Shedletsky when anything went wrong or when an unpopular Roblox feature was released. After the phrase became popular, Shedletsky created a Blame John shirt in June of 2012, which he has been frequently wearing on his Roblox character. His Roblox toy also has a shirt like that, although it's only the text. Life is Roblox. This refers to a video of DJ Khaled that was uploaded to his Instagram on January 2nd of 2023. In it, he backs up over a curb with a golf cart and then drives towards the camera, saying,
Life is Roblox. Don't let nothing stop you, cause we ain't stopping. We gonna keep going.
The video has since become a popular meme, as many people misquote him as saying, "Life is Roblox." In another video uploaded to his Instagram on December 20th of 2017, he says a similar phrase, which was misquoted as, "In life you have Roblox," also becoming a meme. In July of 2023, the TikTok user Trahadrum3000 posted an edit of himself lip-syncing to a slowed-down version of the Life is Roblox audio, mixed in with the song Kiss of Life by Sade, after which he walks away and turns into a Roblox character. This video inspired others to create similar edits, often including the original DJ Khaled clip. I Love It music video. I Love It is a song by the rappers Lil Pump and Kanye West featuring the comedian Adele Givens. The music video for the song features the rappers with massive blocky bodies, which people quickly compare to Minecraft and Roblox characters. Many parodies and edits of the music video were created that reference the games, with Kanye West eventually tweeting an image of the music video with the old Roblox logo, talking about doing a Roblox version. Lil Pump apparently retweeted an edit of the music video that made it look like they were in Roblox, but the original tweet has since been taken down. The game, The Normal Elevator, also added a floor in reference to the music video. If you hate Roblox. This refers to a video that became a popular meme featuring a child with a thick accent saying,
"If you hate Roblox and you think it's garbage and childish, then get off my page because all you're gonna see here is Roblox. Goodbye!"
It was posted on August 13th of 2020 by the TikTok user Andrea, whose account has since been deleted. The sound from the video has been used in many other videos that have footage from Roblox obbies. On January 30th of 2021, the TikTok user Ray created an animation with the audio, where a Robloxian beats up and eventually kills the viewer while saying the lines. This animation inspired others to create their own animations with the audio. Sex games on the front page. Between 2012 and 2018, Roblox had a huge problem where these types of games often appeared on the front page. The games were usually botted, which is how they achieved that. Most of them had the same two maps, featuring many primitive inappropriate morphs and models, and a house with a pool and cars. The other map also had pink walls and a ceiling. While these games don't appear on the front page at all anymore, they've been replaced with condo games, which are much worse than these ones. Inappropriate content on the news. Because of the amount of sexual content that can be found on Roblox, many news outlets have reported on the problem, warning parents to monitor what their kids are doing on the platform. There were multiple incidents that brought the problem into the spotlight. For example, on February 19th of 2017, an article was posted talking about how an 8-year-old boy was groomed by a pedophile through Roblox. In another article from July 3rd, a father decided to play Roblox after talking to his sons about it, only to be met with a player doing sexual movements to him after he claimed to be 8 years old. In yet another article from June 3rd of 2018, a mother found out that her 6-year-old daughter was playing a sex game, in the same vein as the ones mentioned in the previous entry. One of the more well-known incidents happened on June 28th of 2018, when a mother made a Facebook post stating that her daughter's Roblox character was gang raped, posting pictures of the incident. The Facebook post blew up, with many news outlets reporting on it. Shortly after this happened, Roblox immediately banned the users responsible and claimed that Roblox's engineers worked quickly to stop such a thing from happening in the future. The mother later posted a follow-up Facebook post which mentioned all of this and edited her previous post to encourage parents to double-check their security settings rather than deleting Roblox outright. Since then, news outlets have been constantly making articles on Roblox, reporting on several cases of sexual content appearing on the platform, and warning about the amount of pedophiles that lurk on the platform. Eating glue face. Eating glue face was an inappropriate face image that slipped through Roblox's moderation, uploaded by the user Lilac Lovely Clove on December 28th of 2020. After it was found, many people made videos about it, leading to both the image and the account being deleted sometime around February 13th of 2021. Others decided to upload similar looking faces, which were deleted as well. Similarly to these faces, the UGC creator Martin RBLX2 uploaded an accessory called Cute Clouds White, which were miniature clouds that appeared in the middle of your character's face. Users on TikTok and Twitter found this accessory and started facilitating the idea that it's inappropriate, mass reporting it and causing it to be taken down along with other colored variants. The creator had no idea about this happening as he was asleep. He then went on to say that the accessories were never meant to be sexual. After that, Roblox issued refunds for everyone who bought the accessories. Magma Fiend controversy. Magma Fiend is an Arthro package of a volcanic, lava-like monster that was released to the Avatar shop on November 13th of 2018. Somehow, some players found out that the same model for Magma Fiend was used in a different game, that being a porn game on Steam called Hellgirls. This caused a bit of controversy, but Roblox didn't do anything about it since the model didn't specifically come from that game. The model actually comes from a Unity Asset Store item named Fire Demon, which can be bought for $20. Instead, this caused players to call Roblox lazy because others discovered that some of the other RFRO packages were also from the Unity Asset Store and weren't originally created by Roblox. This wasn't much of an issue because those assets are purchasable for a reason. Not only that, but Roblox has made original RFRO packages, such as the ones that used fan-made designs from the RFRO design contests. Testing sites. Roblox used testing sites to test out potential updates before their release, sometimes allowing users to access them. The websites usually allowed users to purchase Builders Club and Robux for free, purchase accessories from the catalog and play games, though the servers were very slow. User inventories from the testing sites could have been reset at any time and couldn't have been transferred to the main site. There were a lot of testing sites, with one of the first being dev.roblox.com, which existed from at least November of 2006 to February of 2010, after which it went offline. The next testing site where testing was actually encouraged was test.roblox.com, which was announced on July 31st of 2008. Testing started the following day, but the website was only available in August of 2008, after which it also went offline. Other testing sites, such as GameTest1 or SiteTest3, allowed for testing the recording feature, playing Roblox on Mac computers, using Mega Places and the trading system and paid access features, along with hosting pre-release Roblox clients and Future is Bright Phase 3 beta releases. Nowadays, the testing sites are rarely used for public testing. m.roblox.com. m.roblox.com used to be a version of the Roblox website for mobile phones, which went into testing on August 24th of 2012, releasing a few days later. Not every feature on this version of the website was available, as you couldn't view games and the library/creator store. Around 2 weeks later, the Roblox blog was updated to be mobile friendly as well. After the release of the Roblox mobile app, the mobile website encouraged users to download the app. The mobile website was discontinued on January 24th of 2017, as the main website was updated to be mobile friendly. Trying to go on the website now will give you a 404 error. www.gooblogs.com. On April 1st of 2007, Shedleski announced on the Roblox blog that Google purchased Roblox for $380 million, merging the two companies into a new company named Gooblox. Obviously, this was a mere April Fool's joke, as explained by David Baszucki in another blog post the next day, where he states 3 reasons as to how you could figure out it was a joke. $380 million is way too much money for Roblox in 2007, considering it was in the early stages. Uses of the word noob, pwned and GG no ray in a press release, and the fact that the domain www.gooblogs.com wasn't registered, which is why David registered it before cyber squatters could. To this day, the domain redirects you to Roblox. The future is now. The future is now is a video uploaded by Roblox on April Fools of 2014. It talks about a big update for Roblox, where you would now control cats instead of humanoid characters, with the reasoning being that the internet loves cats. Along with this, the default font for Roblox would be changed to Impact, a font commonly used in old memes, which would, quote, allow builders and developers to make memes very easily and they'd go viral very quickly, end quote. Servers with more than max players. This has been happening on Roblox for a long time. To keep it simple, there is a small window of time where the join requests of 2 players reach the server at the same time, meaning that both players will join the server exceeding the maximum player capacity. This leads to some side effects depending on the game you're playing, as it might not have any way to deal with more than the intended number of players. In April of 2023, a Roblox staff member said that the team was aware of the problem and that they had plans to make a new system that should solve the issue. Despite that, the problem still persists and can be very easily seen on huge games. General discussion changed to Roblox Talk. When the forums were created, there was a subforum named General Discussion, where users could talk about Roblox. On May 4th of 2009, the name of the subforum was changed to Roblox Talk, and some other subforums were renamed as well. Forum users thought the changes were useless and wanted the subforum to be renamed back to how it was, but this never happened. In January of 2013, the newly created subforum All Things Roblox became the place for users to talk about Roblox. Roblox Talk then became another place to talk about anything, much like the subforum Off Topic, making its name slightly misleading as the previous name would have fit better. Affiliate Program. Back in August of 2015, Roblox launched the Affiliate Program, which allowed you to earn Robux through referral links. If you shared a promotional link to a Roblox page and a new user created an account through that link, the user who shared the link will have gotten 5% of the Robux from purchases the new user made. Developers could have benefited from this too, but only if the first Roblox page the new user visited was a game. These payouts lasted for the entirety of the new user's activity on the website. It was possible to view the number of people that clicked on your link, how many signed up, and how much Robux you've made from them in the Promotions tab of the Transactions page. The program was supposed to encourage people to share links to Roblox, which got a bit of backlash as people were spamming the links everywhere. That may be the reason the program was discontinued at an unknown date. On September 6th of 2024, at the Roblox Developers Conference, David Baszucki announced the Creator Affiliate Program, which is basically the same as the previous affiliate program, except it's limited to established Roblox creators. They can earn up to 50% of the Robux from purchases that the new users make, limited to $100 per new user during their first 6 months on the platform. Parent Accounts. Parent Accounts was a feature introduced in November of 2008, which parents could use to monitor their children's accounts. They could view various statistics of the accounts, their bans, what they were buying, who they became friends with, change their chat settings, and even request the deletion of their accounts. A parent account could have managed child accounts by inputting the child account's username and password, with the child account getting a system message from Roblox stating that it was added to monitoring and control by a parent account. Around May of 2012, parent accounts were removed and changed to regular Roblox player accounts. Features only accessible to parent accounts, such as item purchase and moderation histories, were made available to every user. In September of 2021, Roblox added a new tab called Parental Controls to the settings, once again allowing parents to control their children's accounts. This time, they could monitor their child's screen time, restrict access to games based on content maturity, restrict monthly spending, block certain games, and manage their friend lists. Moderation History. Moderation History was a feature that allowed you to check your past reminders, warnings, and bans, along with the time they were issued and their duration. As mentioned in the previous entry, it was initially only accessible to parent accounts, but after their removal it was accessible to everyone. It was removed sometime in January of 2016 after the settings page was updated, though moderators and administrators can still view it. Another reason for its removal might be because forum users would boast about their moderation history, which was ironically against the rules. Nowadays, you can submit a support form with a category Data Privacy Requests and subcategory Right of Access and a request to see your moderation history. After that, Roblox support will email you and go through the process. The feature also somewhat came back with the introduction of the Violations and Appeals page, which lists your recent violations and where you can also directly appeal them. Scrambled Egg Hatching. Scrambled egg was an egg obtainable from the 2013 egg hunt. To get it, players had to grab the egg and drop it off at a high place in order for it to crack, which awards it to the player who dropped it. The problem is that it rarely spawned, becoming one of the rarest eggs of the egg hunt. After the egg hunt ended, some of the eggs slowly started hatching into new items. This led to people being on two teams. One of them wanted the egg to hatch and the other wanted the egg not to hatch, which makes sense considering its rarity. People on the forums got into fights over it, and a hoax started to spread that the cracks on the egg were getting bigger, signifying that it would hatch. In the end, the scrambled egg never hatched into a new item. Anubis games. In early 2017, a 2007 Roblox account named Barate was compromised. The account was then turned into a myth and later became subject to rumors that he would hack Roblox, similar to John and Jane Doe, but as expected, nothing happened. The account was terminated sometime in 2020. His game, Zero, was created on April 9th of 2017. The game's description has a set of coordinates leading to a gate in Damascus, Oregon. The gate leads to a place called Oculus Anubis, which has been referred to as the creepiest place in Oregon. It got this reputation mainly because of all the rumors surrounding it, such as the claims that it's a cult gathering site and that it has underground tunnels. Instead, it turns out that a $3 million house was supposed to be built on the property, but the money was gained through health insurance fraud through the owner's eye care clinic. Back to the game itself, it features a large library with bookshelves and a huge table with an Anubis mask in the middle and a roof window above it. There are many hidden things in the game, such as multiple places under the game that you can get to through hidden rooms. One of these places is a decrepit version of the library with an outside section, where you can find a graveyard and a tomb that used to lead to another place, but it's now private. Another one of the places is a recreation of the Oculus Anubis gate. There's a statue of Barate past it, which you can move to teleport to another place called Vault, which is unfinished and will remain that way as Barate is terminated. Smile. Smile is a classic Roblox creepypasta from 2014. It was originally uploaded as a video on June 29th of 2014, and someone else later wrote a page for it on the Roblox creepypasta wiki on November 20th. The story goes that a player named Robloxicon2 received a message from the user Smile, whose entire character was black. The message read, "Robloxicon2, I need you to play this game," with a link to the game. Out of curiosity, he joined and found himself in the corner of a black box. In the opposite corner was a big white head with a smile and bloodstains for eyes. Once he got close enough, it started following his movement. He then stared right at it and his computer crashed. When he got back on, he found out that his character turned completely black, just like Smile's was. He also received another message from him, which read, "Thank you, Robloxicon2, now I can finally rest in peace." He then went to Smile's profile, but it no longer existed. Somehow, Robloxicon2 figured out that the head is trying to find the afterlife by capturing souls. Due to that, he reported the game and got it taken down, although Smile is still apparently out there. The creepypasta returned and became somewhat of an ARG on April 10th of 2020. It started off with new videos that acted as a sort of video diary, as the creator of the creepypasta was being messaged by a user called Smile, who posted his address. Because he thought something bad would happen, he started recording these videos. Of course, strange things did start happening, such as Smile instructing Robloxicon to input the code SMILE while playing Super Mario 64, causing the game's music to cut out, and the starting sign saying "Destroy Computer." His channel then got hijacked, and a new video was uploaded that led to a Roblox game named 1999 by the user SmileYear1999. This game has a secret area with gateways that need to be activated, with the first gateway being activated after players found a button and a requirement for activating it. This gateway led to a snowy area, but the way to progress in it is unknown. After this, the channel was hijacked by someone warning Robloxicon, whose real name is revealed to be Derek, telling him to destroy his computer, likely because of Smile. Derek plays Super Mario 64 with the Smile code instead, which gives him 120 stars, but then glitches out and sends him to the game over screen. The channel is then hijacked again by the same person, logging him out of the channel because he ignored their warnings. However, Smile then hijacks the channel, calling out the previous hijacker. This is where the ARG ends, as it has been 4 years since anything new happened. 2010 Group Game. Groups have been around since July 30th of 2009, but the feature to make games on the groups wasn't added until May 28th of 2015. Mysteriously, a group named RXW, Roblox's Extreme Wrestlers, was able to make a group game on October 29th of 2010. Due to this bug, it pretty much created a ghost player with no name, nothing in their inventory and no games. Trying to go to the profile of this ghost player results in a 404 error, and using what would have been the player's ID in the Roblox Users API throws an invalid user ID error. Roblohunks. Roblohunks is the first ever group created on Roblox, made on the very same day groups were announced as a feature. The group is owned by the former administrator Roblo Tim, who actually created the group feature. Golden Roblox Bowler Hat. The Golden Roblox Bowler is an exclusive hat that can only be acquired through a code token given out by Roblox employees if you meet them in real life. There are a few other items you can obtain this way: the Gold Liga Block Star, Gold Balloons, and Bag of Robux. Around October of 2024, a real-life Roblox event was held where Roblox employees give out some new code tokens, which give you one of the 12 items shown on the screen. The Next Level Search History. The Next Level was a livestream series on Roblox's Twitch channel, during which Roblox staff played various Roblox games. This entry refers to an incident that happened during one of these live streams on July 2nd of 2014, but wasn't talked about until around 5 days later. A user on the off-topic subforum noticed that in one of the Next Level live streams, there was a porn site in the search history of the admin Jack's Smirking Revenge. The incident spread like wildfire on the forums, with threads being deleted and users being banned or terminated. This incident can be called somewhat of a predecessor to the extra live stream incident, as Jack's Smirking Revenge had a role in both incidents. The original stream could have been found on Roblox's Twitch channel, but because Roblox deleted every single saved livestream around March of 2025, the livestream is now lost except for a single image. A Miracle 56. On April 9th of 2014, Roblox staff were live streaming an episode of The Next Level, during which they played Alex Newton's Wheel of Fortune game. While they were playing, the user A Miracle 56 made an immediate guess towards the word puzzle, only to input "shit of ass bitch" as a way to troll the staff. The clip of the incident has since been re-uploaded numerous times. While this did give him some infamy in the community, especially on the forums, his account was terminated right after this incident. Additionally, the former Roblox administrator Bright Eyes accidentally swore in that same livestream. This made people angry as they claimed she should have been punished as well, although she slipped up on accident while A Miracle 56 did it on purpose. People also compared her accidental swearing to the extra live stream incident where other administrators swore much more while they thought the microphones were off, implying that she should be fired from Roblox just like those administrators were. IP bans. An IP ban is a type of ban given to users who severely violate the Roblox terms of service or federal law. If the IP banned user tries to go on the Roblox website, they will see a 403 access denied error, meaning they won't be able to access the website for the duration of the ban. The ban can only last for a week or be permanent, depending on the severity. Using a VPN and logging into the banned account can result in the VPN's IP address being blocked as well. Error 0x1. Error 0x1, commonly referred to as a MAC address ban, is a rare type of ban given to users for severe violations. Using a hardware device's MAC address, which is an alphanumeric code used to identify individual devices on a network, Roblox completely blocks the device from accessing the Roblox player and Roblox Studio. Initially, it stopped Roblox and showed an error message stating "Roblox can't start up, user code equals 0x1. But now, Roblox closes itself without showing any error messages. The ban was seen in action in a video by Ruben Sim. It's unknown how long this ban can last for. People have figured out ways to bypass the ban, mainly by faking their device's MAC address. Cancelled Croods event. In early 2013, there was supposed to be an event promoting the release of the movie The Croods, but it was cancelled for unknown reasons. Despite that, an event page was accessible, but it only promoted the movie. The scrapped portion of the event featured a Survive the Disasters type of game where you played as characters from the movie. The game only had 4 disasters: Macarnivore Attack, Piranha Keat Swarm, Fire, and Rock Slide. There was also an MVP system. You could become the MVP by collecting the most food items and power-ups that appeared during rounds. The game was randomly found on the account Hot Dove, who was an administrator at the time, but it's mostly broken and unplayable. Unused Roblox logos. Roblox has had many logos that only stayed as concepts. Mike Greyhawk made some of the first logo concepts in March of 2006. They had a concrete style, shape language, and brand message that they wanted to get across. This shape language was also supposed to be all across Roblox, such as the website, the UI, and the characters, not just the logo. Roblox had a private discussion board where various logo concepts were uploaded as well, including several versions of the 2010 logo and some concepts with a lot of very different designs. There was also an unused Roblox logo uploaded on March 19th of 2013 by the former administrator TOTBL, which was also found in a source code leak from 2016. It's possible there was a planned rebrand, but this is just speculation. Voltpedia. Voltpedia was a fandom wiki originally created by Boomblocks555 and some people from his Discord server. It was based on the Vault 8166 myth/creepypasta that documented various other vaults and the people related to them. The wiki was taken down after Boomblocks vanished off the internet, after which someone took the name and made their own wiki about the vaults. This person later took down the wiki as well, but after the story of Vault 8166 was picked back up, Voltpedia was remade from the ground up once again, now serving as the official source of information for the vaults. Vault 6770. Vault 6770 is a myth/creepypasta that talks about a vault allegedly created by exploiters in 2008. It was used from 2012 to 2014 before it was apparently burned down and deleted. The vault supposedly contained exploits, viruses, old clients, and scripts. Not much is known about this vault, but there are 2 videos of users randomly teleporting to it. There are also rumors of a video named burnitall.mp4 that likely showed the vault being burned down. Vault Omega. Vault Omega is a myth/creepypasta about a vault created in 2009 that contained various files, viruses, scripts, and more. It was used as the main vault until Vault 6770 took its place. The Voltpedia page features 2 testimonies from developers of the vault, who both claim that they built a small thing for the vault and then left because there was some internal drama, after which the vault was shut down. The myth was likely created by Boomblocks, as he had 2 of the earliest videos about it, styled similar to a certain web series he would later create. Both videos initially feature a player in low-effort obby games, but after sliding down a ramp, they get teleported to Vault Omega. In the first video, after the player explores a part of the vault, text appears on screen saying "Leave the game" with a countdown. After the countdown ticks down, their entire computer restarts. In the second video, the player walks through a door that shuts down their computer, before it quickly shows a picture of a specific place from the vault. It then turns into a blinding white and then red static. After the story of Vault 8166 was picked back up, a new video for Vault Omega was released. This incident occurred in 2023, while the previous 2 occurred in 2020. This video features a player in the game Flood Escape 2 community maps. After finishing a short map, the screen glitches out and he gets randomly teleported to Vault Omega. After wandering around for a bit and going through a door, the entire screen glitches out again and the video ends. Vault 001. Vault 001 is a myth/creepypasta about a vault from 2006 that had a small map that stored very early exploits and hacking software. It was easy to access before 2013, after which it was supposedly deleted, but there was an incident in 2017 where a player and his friends got teleported into it. The vault was guarded by Guardian a transparent black Robloxian which chased you around the vault. There's also a video created by 4ZY1 that added more to the myth, which shows a player being randomly teleported into the vault in 2012. The most notable parts of the video are the ones where there were random hats and ticks in the vault that he could pick up and add to his Roblox inventory. At the end of the video, he gets caught by Guardian A. There's also a different Vault 001 in the form of a game created by the user CSDI. In the game, you collect keycards that unlock more parts of the vault, such as one part having cells for popular Roblox users and myths, such as Minish and Lezus. He was number 1_egg_badge. For the 2016 egg hunt, players were scouring the catalog and library in the hopes of finding anything related to the egg hunt. Eventually, they found a ton of images that seemed to be related to it, as all of them were badge images for eggs. This includes the badge image for the He Was Number 1 egg, an egg referencing SpongeBob SquarePants. However, these images were created by the user Hawaiian Snowman, which he made for his own cancelled fan-made egg hunt named The Quest of Excellence. These were all created a year prior in 2015, but some of the designs were used for the 2016 egg hunt, as he actually became one of the main designers for it, and the game was later hosted under his account. Kids' Choice Awards 2015 event. The 2015 Kids' Choice Awards event was going to be the first in the series of annual events sponsored by the Nickelodeon Awards show with the same name, but it was cancelled despite the amount of assets created for it. The event will have featured 10 prizes to get in free games, one of which was specifically made for the event. The game in question is the Nickelodeon Blimp Race, developed by Davide, Adele and Userinc. It seems it will have been a racing game with 15 unique maps. According to Userinc in a forum post, after exchanging a couple of emails with the administrator Bright Eyes, the event was cancelled because of copyright reasons from Nickelodeon. Be Anything, Build Anything. This is the name of the first Roblox TV commercial that was uploaded on the Roblox YouTube channel on July 18th of 2011. It specifically aired in Miami, Philadelphia and Salt Lake City, USA. The commercial shows various Roblox places such as a sword fighting game, a cops and robbers game, a dance party and a build of a giant base. It also shows off character customization and the physics engine. At the end, a very energetic announcer can be heard yelling, "It's free!" which became a running joke in the community. The line was also used in the title of a video created by the Roblox YouTuber SharpTH, criticizing the commercial for false advertising. For example, the places with their creator and name shown weren't real because the place or even the player didn't exist. At the end of the video, SharpTH uses the "It's free" soundbite while showing various aspects of the platform that aren't actually free, such as catalog items, creating groups, and Builders Club, which was required for other platform features. Shedletsky was in charge of the commercial and enlisted the help of several Roblox users through the defunct Iron Noob forums, who created scenes for the commercial. The users who took up the job used the Power Users account for creating the main scenes. The account shows that there was a scrapped World War II scene as evidenced by one of the games being titled World War II Scene 3. The scene itself is shown in a super rough cut of the commercial. 2 scenes from the commercial have been found as playable Roblox games. Pillars of Pillage is under Telemon's account with the name Lava, and Dance Party is under another account with the name Copper Cafe. After the commercial was finished, Shedletsky gave those who helped lifetime OBC and a super rare accessory Blink Boy's Raiment, a modified version of the accessory Roblink made to fit on the Robloxian 2.0 package. The name is based on a character from the commercial, Blink Boy. Shedletsky uploaded a few behind-the-scenes videos of some parts of the commercial during its making, which is where the super rough cut of the commercial comes from. What will you build? What Will You Build is the second Roblox commercial, released a year after the first one. This one isn't as interesting as the first commercial, as it only has some 3D models that turn into their Roblox counterparts, along with showing in-game footage of various popular Roblox games at the time. Those include Jet Wars Advanced Battle, the Tales of Ranch Escape RPG, and Mega Miners. Roblox. The Roblox currency exchange, shortened to Roblox, was a system where you could exchange Robux for tickets and vice versa. It was released on November 21st of 2008 and lasted until the removal of tickets. The exchanges were all done through player trades, where two players would have to match in trade offers. For example, an offer will look like the one on screen. This one means that a player is selling 100 tickets in a 5-to-1 ratio, so for 20 Robux. If two trades matched, so if another player offered 20 Robux for 100 tickets, it happened instantly. Otherwise, it was open until someone matched it or you cancelled it. Roblox also held onto the money used for the offer, so you couldn't go and spend it. There were two types of trades, a market trade and a limit trade. Market trades meant that you wanted the money right away for the best current offer, but they were unpredictable. The best trades could have already been taken, so you could get less Robux. Limit trades meant that you wanted the exact ratio to be matched, which could take a long time or never even happen. They could additionally be split or unsplit. If they are split, the trade can be matched fully or for half the original offer, and unsplit is only for matching the original offer, though these were much harder to match. Fast Track. Fast Track was a program introduced around October of 2018 that users could have gotten into if they sent accurate abuse reports. This program allowed the moderation team to see reports made by users in it faster than usual. Users could go into their settings to check their average accuracy rating for reports, meaning the number of times the moderation team agreed with their reports. Users could have been kicked out of the program for making inaccurate reports or having a low accuracy rating. Due to improvements to the moderation system, the program was discontinued around October of 2022. Roblox on Linux. Roblox isn't compatible with the operating system Linux, but multiple people have made many efforts to make it work. One of the earliest projects to run Roblox on Linux was started around April of 2009, named Roblox for Linux, created by ZetaDude. The project managed to do what it set out to do, but it was eventually discontinued and it likely broke as a result of new Roblox updates. In July of 2012, Shudlesky said they were 97% of the way to a Linux port, as they could have built it off of their Mac port, with the only problem being poor video driver support on Linux. In another blog post, Shudlesky said they could spend 6 months porting Roblox to Linux or deliver highly requested features instead. This similar sentiment was shared by Arseny Kapulkin, a former Roblox employee, who said there won't be Linux support during the 2020 Roblox Developers Conference. On December 21st of 2013, the user HitCoder uploaded a tutorial on how to run Roblox on Linux, although it had many bugs. Instead, people usually use the software Wine, which allows software developed for Windows to run on operating systems like Linux, but this stopped working around 2015 or 2016. It took until June 11th of 2021 for a fix to be implemented into Wine that made the Roblox client work with Wine again. On April 5th of 2019, an application wrapper called Grape Juice was created by Brinker7, which allowed Roblox to work with Wine by fixing some issues. In April of 2023, due to new updates to the Roblox client that implemented Bifron and anti-cheat software, Linux users could no longer run Roblox using Wine again. This caused Grape Juice to be discontinued. According to the Roblox staff member Mr. Eaker, this change was intentional due to security and compatibility concerns. While he claims that Linux support remains a priority for them, Roblox still isn't compatible with Linux. Their current way to run Roblox on Linux is through the use of the program Sober, which uses the Android version of Roblox. Tubers93. Tubers93 is the name of an infamous group of exploiters who used backdoors to exploit in popular games, abused Roblox APIs, created legitimate free Roblox games, and more. Their first backdoor exploit happened around November 18th of 2017, when they targeted the game Little Angels Daycare. They sent players to a demonic version of the game named Little Devil's Daycare, which had everything set on fire and corpses thrown around. After a while, a Jeff the Killer jumpscare appeared, flashing white and blue. Their next major exploit was targeted towards Meep City, which was backdoored on October 2nd of 2019 and on February 29th of 2020. The first backdoor teleported you to the game Meep City 2 by Tubers93, which featured 2 mosques and a worship tool that, when used, would make you say "Praise Allah" before exploding, obviously stereotyping Muslims. This becomes a recurring theme in some of their other exploits. The second backdoor had a couple different things going on, such as spawning with an avatar of Adolf Hitler and then being teleported to a meme game about a hamburger. It then teleported you to a game that was hosted on multiple different accounts, with names like Meep City 3 and Meep City 4. This time, the game actually resembled the original game's hub, although with a dark atmosphere. The game featured Alex Neutron, the creator of Meep City, hanging by his leg, which you could hit with a bat, causing the sound of a woman moaning to play. There was also a chance that audio of someone saying "fuck all N-words" played. It also had the people behind Tubers93 dancing in a morph that turned you into a homeless person. If you tried to leave the game, it would rejoin you to prevent you from doing so. From April 8th of 2020 to May 15th of 2021, the group shifted towards creating actual free Roblox games. The games were hosted under different groups, which you had to join in the first place to get the Robux. They initially started with easy obbies, then a cart ride and a ride a box down a slide type game, then a button that nobody had to press for 5 minutes, and lastly a game where you had to input a game pass that had to cost exactly 100 Robux. Popular Roblox YouTubers such as Faith and Flamingo made videos about these games, who were usually in contact with the group. On April 11th of 2020, they released a voice chat game before voice chat was a thing on Roblox. The game had to be played on any other version of Roblox except the PC version to prevent exploiters. After you joined, you had to go to a website and input a login code, after which you could start recording your voice. Once finished, the audio was uploaded to Roblox, and after it was approved, it was played back in the game.
The people are here and they're freaking out, so this is exciting. The people are here and they're freaking out. So and by the way, exciting. I was here first, and I kinda told them about it. So if anyone says I'm stealing this video, they're wrong. These are the people who did it. I was here first.
The game and the account were both taken down the same day. On April 30th of 2021, the group managed to find vulnerabilities in the Roblox API to upload t-shirts to famous accounts. Most notably the account Roblox, John Doe, and Flamingo's account, Mr. Flimflam. One of the t-shirts that they uploaded featured the old Roblox R with the text "Fuck you Roblox" on it. Roblox had to disable clothing creation in order to fix the issue. Around February 16th of 2022, the group used HDAdmin, a popular admin script, to spam messages all over the screen in games that had it. The Roblox YouTuber Creecraft managed to catch some of these exploits on livestream, along with changing his currency and avatar on Meep City. Around the same day, they managed to overwrite one of the games of the account Faith, which has been terminated since 2011. They did this because the Roblox YouTuber Faith, who owned that account, was exposed for being a pedophile. The description stated that if they took action against the game instead of Faith, then they have terrible priorities. While the game was simply making fun of Faith and wasn't harmful, Roblox took down the game before eventually terminating Faith's other accounts as well. On September 21st of 2023, one of the members of Tubers93 announced that the group was shutting down and that none of its members will continue exploiting independently. The J-Kid quitting. The J-Kid was a notable player in the Roblox community from 2011 to 2012, As he made the thumbnail for the game Welcome to Roblox Building, created hundreds of user ads for himself and other users, and ran a Roblox related blog, the JKids Roblox Updates. The blog had posts about Roblox news, reviews of places and catalog items, guides, and player interviews. The blog started in July of 2011, running for 8 months until its abrupt end on February 21st of 2012. On that day, the JKid made the final post to the blog, titled, "Many Roblox items are offensive to Christians. It's evil, it's darkness, I leave." In it, he writes about his realization after he showed Roblox to his uncle, who thought the spawn symbol was satanic and that there are a lot of catalog items that have something to do with evil, darkness, or death. At first, the JKid thought he could ignore them as he didn't need to buy them, but he realized that other players could wear them, which would, quote-unquote, let the devil come into his home through the screen. He continues that he doesn't feel peace on Roblox anymore and that he prayed to God to give him signs on if he should leave Roblox, leading to the devil's number, 666, appearing twice and 3 evil hats being uploaded right after. After this, he discontinued the blog and left Roblox, only occasionally logging in to check his messages. The same day, he talked with David Baszucki to get feedback on why he left, updating the blog post to reflect this. Around 2021, the JKid returned to Roblox. He removed the blog post, fixed some of his old games, and gave away some hats through hide and seek in one of his games. During one of these giveaways, he answered some questions. He stated that he made the right decision to quit when he did, but he should have been less public about it and not use the terminology he used, such as that the items were offensive. He also thinks Roblox didn't create those items specifically to offend someone. Telemon's Mystery Box. Telemon's Mystery Box is a hat that gradually gave you hats for free, depending on whether you owned it before a specific time and date. The first item that came out of it was Telemon's chicken suit on March 19th of 2010, then Telemon's crafting jewel on March 24th, then Lolwot on April 9th, before the hat was changed to Lolhu, more on this in a later entry, then the Blame John tie on July 20th, then Telemon's Mystery Donuts on November 10th, and finally the Blue Banded Top hat on February 18th of 2011. The hat was also given out as a prize for winning the Prank a Popstar and the Welcome to Bonesville Master Swordsman contests, but this was after no other hats started coming out of it. Doofy Deerman. Doofy Deerman is a character played by Shidletsky that appears in the online social hangout video from March 21st of 2009. He has light blue skin, the roundy head, Vanwood antlers, the doofy grin face, and grey wizard robes. Roblox later created a toy based on this character with a toy code that gave you the hat Doofy Deerman antlers. On the same day the video was uploaded, an account named Doofy Deer was created and regarded as the Doofy Deerman. Although it's a fan account, it would get fairly popular with hundreds of people becoming friends with him before the limit of 200 friends was introduced. He also created a fan group for himself and a few games that garnered a few thousand visits. He quit sometime in December of 2012 but returned on July 10th of 2014. Doofy Deer was terminated around June 21st of 2015 after supposedly swearing at a moderator. In the description of the fan group, it's claimed that his new account was simply named Doofy Deer Remembered, but this account was also later terminated for unknown reasons. However, Doofy Deer still had a few other alternate accounts, such as Addictive, where he claimed that the account, Doofy Deer Remembered, was created by Skull131, who overtook the fan group after Doofy Deer's termination and posed as him. Interestingly enough, he also claims that the person behind the account Deanna is his brother, who did something bad that got them both terminated, although the account was owned by Minish. Since then, Addictive has been active ever so often and the Doofy Deerman character has fallen into obscurity. Yorick. Yorick was a Roblox account that hosted the game Yorick's Resting Place, which was used for the 2008 Halloween Treasure Hunt event. The account is named after a character from William Shakespeare's Hamlet, and the About section of the account references a line from the play, "Alas, poor Yorick." The game featured players traveling through a spooky forest with a poisonous river of purple goo, a graveyard, an abandoned mansion on a hill, and other things. To progress through the game, you had to solve riddles. At the end, you could find the Riddling Skull hat, which you received as a prize. There was also a hidden room that talked about a secret contest, where you were supposed to make a video about the game, with the prize being 4,000 Robux. After the event ended, the account was abandoned. Yorick and his game were later referenced in the Haunt event, as a boss fight with the Headless Horseman took place in a semi-modernized version of Yorick's resting place. It's also revealed that the Headless Horseman's real name is Horatio Axbury, referencing Horatio from Hamlet, and that Yorick is his brother. During the 2012 April Fool's incident, hackers were able to access Yorick's account and make his game public, but players could not obtain the skull, and the game was closed down soon after. The game being uncopylogged may be a result of this, as the game was last updated on April 3rd of 2012. The account was terminated in early May of 2021, likely to keep it safe from being compromised further. Adorable Puppy Face. Adorable Puppy is a face that was uploaded to the catalog on June 3rd of 2009. Unfortunately, the original version of the face was used in inappropriate outfits that resembled Adolf Hitler, which might have caused the face to be updated on August 3rd of 2020. However, this resulted in your character ending up faceless, as the face was rendered on the wrong side of your head. This was fixed shortly after. Power Cell Bandolier. Power Cell Bandolier is an accessory uploaded to the catalog on November 30th of 2018, obtainable through the Action event. It was initially called Dynamo's Bandolier, which originally had sticks of dynamite visible on the front of the bandolier. The accessory was used in inappropriate outfits associated with terrorism, specifically suicide bombers, likely causing the dynamites to be switched to the back of the bandolier before being replaced with green canisters on January 2nd of 2019 and then green crystals on January 14th. 9/11 Remembrance Hat. Many people on the Roblox forums suggested that Roblox should create a hat honoring the Americans who died during the September 11th attacks. While some had good ideas, such as putting the hat flag on sale, others thought that Roblox should create a hat resembling the towers. Whether these people were trolling or not is unknown, but either way, these ideas were never realized. Considering its name and appearance, the hat Hero's Helmet could have been created in remembrance of 9/11, but this has never been confirmed. Confederate Army Cap. The Confederate Army Cap was a hat published to the catalog on June 18th of 2009. It referenced the Confederate States of America, a short-lived government in the southern United States from 1861 to 1865 that relied on slave labor. The description of the hat included the first verse of the song Dixie, which is about the southern United States and its stance on slavery. This isn't the only hat related to this part of America's history, as there was also the Union Army Cap, referencing the Union, which was the government of the United States that opposed the spread of slavery and fought to preserve the nation. This hat's description was a quote from Abraham Lincoln's House Divided speech. These two hats were made about the American Civil War, in which the Confederacy and Union fought against each other, ultimately ending with the Union winning. On February 2nd of 2021, both hats were changed entirely and stripped of what they referenced. Their names were changed to Old Vintage Cap and Older Vintage Cap respectively, and their descriptions were changed as well. The golden rifles that were present on the hats were also removed. It's unknown why they did it after years of these hats being on the platform, considering they never allowed any Confederate imagery to begin with and warned and banned people for uploading any. This also somewhat angered people in war groups as they used these hats on their avatars. Bearded Alien. Bearded Alien is a hat that was given out to only a few select people, mainly administrators, but also to some regular players like Boff, who was the first non-administrator to get the hat because he won 2 weekly challenges in a row announced during live streams of the next level. The hat is based on an inflatable bearded alien seen in the backgrounds of those live streams. It's often abbreviated to BA, which can apparently mean whatever you want, according to the former administrator Jack Smirking Revenge. Both would later create a group called Jack Smirking BA Clan of Beards and Aliens. Moderators are epical. Moderators Are Epical was a slightly popular game created by MechBlocker, featuring the administrators Mr. Doombringer, Builderman, and Shedletsky dancing to classic Roblox music. The place was updated to this on July 18th of 2011, based on a forum post by the creator himself. In a previous forum post, he asked if he could get banned for having a frosting animation in a Roblox game, as it's featured in the game as a dance. The creator was eventually terminated, and the game broke for some time around 2020 but later fixed itself. For some reason, the game became a hangout for exploiters, likely leading to it getting content deleted in early 2025. Thankfully, the game has since been re-uploaded by others, but the problem of exploiters still persists. Image bypass exploit. I'm not sure if this entry refers to a specific exploit that bypassed images, but there have been many methods to do so over the years. There are programs mostly shared on websites like Vermilion that took the data of each pixel of an image and gave you a script that generated the image into a GUI using the data. There's also a website that reconstructs an image using GUI elements, which you can then download as a Roblox model file. Of course, you'd still have to use other exploits to insert the images into games. Best Friends. Best Friends was a feature introduced on July 30th of 2009. Since you could have an unlimited number of friends during that time, Best Friends were introduced to separate the friends you actually talk to regularly. You could only set 10 friends as your best friends, who will then show up on your homepage along with displaying a feed of their statuses. On October 16th of 2014, Roblox announced that they will be revamping the friend system to make it more meaningful by converting best friends to friends and friends to followers. This was supposed to work similarly to how it works on other social media platforms, where friends are for users who agree to a mutual friendship, and followers are for users who simply want to know what another user is doing even if they don't know them. Because of this, the limit of best friends was bumped up to 200, as after the conversion, you could only have 200 friends. Players needed to be mutual best friends with another player to be friends after the update, otherwise they will be turned into followers. Those who were just friends were also turned into followers. The update was released on February 4th of 2015, removing the best friends feature entirely. Teapot Turret. Teapot Turret is a hat originally published to the catalog on July 10th of 2007 by Clockwork, a former Roblox administrator. Even though the hat wasn't purchasable, only a few select administrators and some regular players own it. The hat is infamous for its hidden functionalities added by Clockwork, most of which only he could use. For example, he could use specific chat commands to summon giant teapots at a player's location, teleport a vehicle to him that allowed him to fly, and summon a teapot shield. There was also a hopper bin, which is a predecessor of tools, called the One Tool, which cycled through other hopper bins that allowed him to summon a fire shield, spawn the classic happy home, use the great fireball technique from Naruto, teleport around, and more. Lastly, there was also a gravity hammer, which exploded players upon contact. After the abilities within the hat were found, the hat was used by exploiters to disrupt gameplay and as a way to annoy players in games that allowed you to get any hat that you want. It was most notably abused in early 2009 by the exploiting group XSceneX, who inserted the hat into a t-shirt and then went into games like Sword Fights on the Heights to abuse it. The hopper bins and scripts were removed from the hat in September of 2021, likely due to exploiters abusing the hat in the 21 Pilots Concert Experience game for the event of the same name. Paper Hat Texture. The paper hat is a hat that was released on May 5th of 2009. It looks like an ordinary paper hat made out of a newspaper, but the texture actually teased the upcoming Gears feature, which was released 3 days later on May 8th, accompanied by a blog post. Silly Alien. Silly Alien was the name of a hat uploaded on June 23rd of 2011, which was on sale for a short time. The hat resembles the head of the Reddit mascot, Snoo. The hat's name was changed to Kind Stranger on August 9th of 2021, which is in reference to a meme about Reddit users editing their posts to thank others for gifting them Reddit Gold, a former premium membership on Reddit. The name was changed after it was suggested to Roblox due to conflicting with another hat of the same name. LOL Hat Series. The LOL Hat series consists of fruits and planets with mouths on them, based on the meme LOLWAT from late 2006. The meme itself is based on a painting posted to DeviantArt by the user Ursula V on February 26 of 2006, titled The Biting Bear of Salamanca, which features a giant bear with a mouth. The first of these hats was LOLWAT, created on April 9th of 2010, referencing the meme. Likely due to copyright issues, the hat was changed entirely into LOLWU around April 13th. It now resembles an orange with a mouth, possibly referencing the annoying orange. The series also includes the hats LOLHow, LOLWhy, LOL Earth, and LOL Moon. All of the hats in the series are either limited or limited unique. Oh Noes. Oh Noes is a hat that was uploaded twice on June 21st of 2007, with both versions being unobtainable since they were uploaded. The hat is a long sign with Oh Noes written in white text on a black background. It was well known for being used in maintenance pages from 2008 to 2015. COTM and BOTM. Chicken of the Month and Bandana of the Month were both hat series where a retexture of the hat, Telemon's other chicken suit, and Mean Green Bandana were released every month of 2014 and 2015, respectively. If you owned all of the bandanas of the month, you received a special gift for Giftsplosion 2015, named the Bandito Gift of the Month, which opened into the Sparkle Time Bandana of the Year and Sparkle Time Shutter Shades. Pre-2006 out-of-bounds areas. This is likely referring to supposed out-of-bounds areas in Roblox games from before 2006, but there's absolutely nothing to prove that these have ever existed. There are games from 2006 that you can play or view in studio, such as one of the earliest games made on January 12 of 2006, but even then there still aren't any out-of-bounds areas in that game. The most likely explanation for this entry is that someone tried to be mysterious and made it up. Figure models. Before you could customize your character like you can in the present, a set of 8 characters was used that you could choose to set your own character to. These were initially uploaded on David Bazuki's account under the names Figure 1 through Figure 8. The third figure is the most iconic as it has the classic noob color scheme. Every user had a figure model in their inventory that was likely used for their character. On March 8th of 2007, a more in-depth character customization was rolled out, which made the figure models obsolete. The last one was uploaded on July 12 of 2007, months after the update. PCC Third Code. In the Roblox game Pinewood Computer Core, there is a keypad at the reactor core mainframe. You have to input the correct code, which opens up a second keypad into which you input another code, which opens up the third and final keypad. While the first 2 codes are public information and can be found in-game, only a small number of people know what the third code is. There have been times where normal players were able to crack the third code, leading to it being changed. Those who input the correct third code get the badge "You found the third code," which only 48 people have, those mostly being high-ranking members of the Pinewood Builders group. They have sometimes entered the third code on public servers, causing multiple different events to happen, such as a core meltdown and freeze down happening at the same time, or a supernova happening. However, it's unknown which event is the correct one, though it's speculated that the supernova is. LEGO Star Wars event. The LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars event is a cancelled Roblox event that was going to run sometime in 2012. It was going to sponsor the Clone Wars line of the LEGO Star Wars playsets, but was cancelled for unknown reasons. There isn't much known about this event, apart from some assets that were found, including a Stormtrooper blaster, a lightsaber, and 2 character models, created by Roblox's 3D art manager Stephen Job. Facebook Connect. As the name suggests, this was an optional feature for users over 13 years old that allowed them to connect their Facebook account to their Roblox account. This let them share their Roblox characters, games, and status updates on their Facebook wall, and others could view the shared character or game on Roblox by clicking on the post. Nobody else on Roblox, except for yourself, would know that you connected your account to Facebook. You could also easily disconnect your Roblox account from Facebook at any time. This feature was initially rolled out on September 2nd of 2009 and was removed sometime later before returning on August 2nd of 2010. On April 5th of 2011, a new feature was added, allowing users to sign in to Roblox with Facebook, meaning you wouldn't have to use a separate login for Roblox. However, Facebook Connect was removed sometime later, and signing in to Roblox with Facebook was removed around November of 2021, prompting those logging in with Facebook before the removal to set a password for their Roblox account. If you connected your Roblox account with Facebook in 2010, you received the friendly gift of Facebook Connect as a part of the 2010 Giftsplosion, which opened to reveal the epic face. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated Tower in the background. This was an Easter egg that first appeared in June of 2013 on some Roblox pages and the login screen of Roblox Mobile. In the background, you can see the Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated Tower from the animated television series Phineas and Ferb. Because of redesigns to the website, the background that had this Easter egg was removed. And that's the end of the first part of the third tier of my Roblox Iceberg. There's still a lot of interesting stuff to talk about in this tier, so hopefully you'll stick around for the second part. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you at the second part of the third tier of my Roblox Iceberg Explained series. Thanks for watching.